The Young and the Restless spoilers. Guardian Angel Chance helps Dominic. Papa stops Mariah danger. In the high-stakes, emotionally charged world of The Young and the Restless, heroism rarely arrives with fanfare. It often slips in quietly, a decisive action in a moment of chaos, or a firm, loving intervention when the walls are closing in. This week, Genoa City became a stage for two such acts of protection, weaving together the fates of its youngest and most vulnerable with the evolving identities of its guardians. In a stunning parallel narrative, Chance Chancellor emerged as an unexpected guardian angel for baby Dominic, while Devin Hamilton, embracing his role as Papa, launched a crucial mission to pull Mariah Copeland back from a perilous edge. The drama erupted from what should have been a moment of pure familial joy. At the newly renovated Chancellor Park, a small, informal gathering to celebrate Dominic's milestones quickly turned into every parent's nightmare. With Abby Chancellor Abbott and Devin Hamilton briefly distracted, sharing a laugh with Lily Winters, and Mariah serving as Dominic's nanny and Auntie Mo, momentarily overwhelmed by a wave of her own unresolved anxiety, a loose wheel on the stroller gave way. The carriage, with Dominic secured inside, lurched and began rolling unchecked down a gentle but decisive incline toward a busy adjacent street. What happened next was a blur of instinct and training. Chance Chancellor, who had been attending out of a sense of lingering connection to Abby and a growing, quiet fondness for the child he once believed was his, was already on high alert. His police officer's eyes, accustomed to assessing environments for threat, had noted the gathering's proximity to the road. The moment the stroller broke free, he was in motion. Spoilers reveal a heart-stopping sequence where Chance sprints, his long coat flying behind him, and dives in a controlled slide, grabbing the stroller's frame mere feet from the curb. The sound of squealing brakes from a startled driver punctuates the scene as Chance, breathing heavily, pulls Dominic, wide-eyed but unharmed, safely into his arms. The emotional fallout is immediate and profound. Abby collapses into Devin's arms, sobbing with relief. Devin's face is a mask of gratitude and shaken fear. But all eyes turn to Chance, the man whose relationship with this family unit is complex and layered with past pain. In this moment, however, every layer is stripped away, revealing only the protector. I just reacted. Chance will downplay in spoiler scenes, but his actions speak a universal language of care. For Abby and Devin, it is an undeniable, seismic moment. The man who stepped aside to allow Dominic's true paternal story to flourish has now, literally, thrown himself into harm's way to preserve it. This isn't about reclaiming a title, it's about defining a new one, Guardian Angel. The incident, however, acts as a devastating trigger for Mariah. Already wrestling with the ghosts of her postpartum psychosis and the deep-seated trauma of her kidnapping, seeing the child she loves so fiercely come within seconds of catastrophe proves to be the breaking point. Consumed by a guilt that is both profound and irrational, she retreats. Convinced she is a danger to Dominic, "I looked away, it's my fault, I'm broken," she spirals into isolation, rejecting Abby's comfort and pushing away Tessa Porter's concerned embraces. She declares she must quit as nanny, believing her very presence is a threat to the baby's safety. Her trauma is reawakened, a storm cloud convincing her she is the lightning. This is where the second, quieter but no less powerful, act of guardianship begins. Devin Hamilton, watching Mariah unravel, recognizes a pain he understands deeply, the terror of almost losing a child, and the corrosive weight of guilt. He also sees something else, the essential, irreplaceable bond between Mariah and his son. Dominic doesn't just have a nanny in Mariah. He has a second mother, a fierce, loving auntie whose connection to him is spiritual and unbreakable. Losing her would be another kind of loss for Dominic. Devin, having firmly settled into the identity of Papa, understands that fatherhood extends beyond biology. It is about stewardship of the entire ecosystem that nurtures his child. In compelling spoiler scenes, Devin seeks out Mariah. He doesn't go to her as an employer, but as a brother, a fellow survivor of life's brutal twists. "You are not a danger to my son," he tells her, his voice firm yet gentle. "You are a part of his heart. And right now, your heart needs protecting." Devon's intervention is strategic and deeply empathetic. He recounts his own moments of perceived failure, the times fear convinced him he wasn't enough. He reframes the park incident. "Chance was the action, Abby, and I were the reaction. But you, Mariah, you were the constant love that came before." One moment doesn't erase that. He doesn't just offer platitudes. He offers a solution. Spoilers indicate Devon will insist on and fund a renewed commitment to Mariah's mental wellness, specialized therapy, support groups, any resource she needs, not as a condition of her job, but as an affirmation of her worth to their family. He makes it clear her healing is now a priority for the Hamilton family because she is family. The beauty of this dual narrative lies in its reflection of modern guardianship. Chance represents the external shield, the swift, physical defense against a clear and present danger. His heroism is acute, a single, brilliant flash that changes everything. Devon, meanwhile, embodies the internal fortress, the sustained, patient, and emotionally intelligent work of safeguarding a fragile psyche. His heroism is a slow, steady burn, designed to illuminate a path out of darkness. For the future of Genoa City, these events promise significant ripple effects. Chance's bond with Abby and Devon is irrevocably deepened, potentially reopening doors to new forms of friendship and alliance. For Mariah and Tessa, Devon's support could be the lifeline that steadies them toward a stronger future. Most importantly, for Dominic, these events cement his place at the center of a protective, extended family that is learning to redefine itself not by blood alone, but by choice, action, and unwavering commitment. In the end, The Young and the Restless delivers a powerful thesis. Sometimes, an angel doesn't need wings, just a detective's reflexes and a father's discerning heart. And sometimes, the greatest danger isn't a runaway stroller, but the runaway thoughts within a loved one's mind, thoughts that require a papa's love to finally bring them home.